Love watching TV. That's all I'm allowed to say. And you like watching it anywhere and everywhere. That's about 23 minutes away from now. But that means we can give you one last look at our Apple iPad. This is the 10th generation. This is the newest iPad, by the way. There is no iPad 11. It's the 10th generation. We have the best price of the entire year. We've been saving the best for last tonight. And we're going to give you a Black Friday deal now price. Right now, we have the best price we've ever offered. You can choose from your size of iPad, 64 gig or 256 gig. Then you can choose the color of the iPad you want. So this is the cover of the iPad. That's not the case. You can choose silver, yellow, blue, and I think we're calling this one magenta. And then you can choose your case. And we're going to give you all the extras, like a complete solution, the total package. You can shop from all these great colors, everything from solid, white, blue, yellow, magenta. And we also have iridescent, which is this fun little rainbow effect right here. Isn't that pretty? We have a new black and white check. It's like a herringbone. And then we also have this really pretty fun, I think we're calling that violet snakeskin. So we're giving you everything you need, including the case and the portfolio and the keyboard and a lot of extras. We're giving you all of this for the best price we've ever done. Now, depending on the size, it'll be either $469 or $619. And don't worry about the shipping, the flex pay. We even have financing. We even have Bill Duggan, who's sitting by. I was going to say standing by.
There we go.
But
No,
you're not standing.
I'm relaxed. It's Sunday night. I'm on the couch. I got my iPad. And with my iPad, I'm connected to the office, to the entertainment, to the emails, to everything that we want in a computer in a 1-pound device. We love to show off the fun colors because, yes, where else do you find these colors? But what's also awesome, this is that latest in Apple iPad technology. So you're getting the best and the greatest right out of the gate. One thing we wanted to show you, though, is how many of us have done this? We're FaceTiming a best friend or Skyping and Zooming, and we have to stay in this little box. Do you notice how it's zooming in and out? It's keeping me center stage, so I put my best face forward for the interview, or maybe it's that online date, or more importantly, I need to get up because I'm having that best, talking to my best friend. As I'm moving around the house, or I'm the little kid who can't sit still for grandma, it's following me. This technology Apple has in their more expensive iPads, but in this 10th generation, we wanted to highlight this right away because more and more of us are using those cameras. So even if you're upgrading for that reason, that might be one reason, but there's so many other reasons why this 10th generation is more capable than ever. Better camera, better screen size, better battery, better processor. So all of these upgrades are something you're going to appreciate the moment you get it home, Sarah. But let's be real, when you get an iPad home, you use them for years. So that better camera, that larger screen size, the more memory, you're gonna be using it and benefiting from it down the road, and that's where it's worth getting it now, or maybe upgrading now. That's just it. You could get this gift for yourself and give that old one that still works away. No shame in that, right? The only thing I can't stress enough, though, is do you know when we're gonna air this again? Thanksgiving Day. So if you got plans, if you're busy, pick it up now. You don't want to miss out on this opportunity because whether this gift is for yourself or it's for someone else, you don't have to ask them what their favorite app is or their favorite color is or their favorite sports team. They can find it, they can enjoy it. And you know what's really cool about Apple? It evolves with you. Your interests change, you're back to school, you started a new job. This does grow with you. Real quick, since you can get a nice close-up of this 10th generation, it's not just that shiny color, which is great. Look at that camera size. This is the 10th generation, and I'm gonna show you an apple-to-apple comparison. See the camera size? You would think this smaller camera on the silver one is like generation 2, right? This is the 9th generation iPad. Ooh. So even that upgrade, look right at the top. Can you see the speakers? You have 2 speakers up here. Where are the speakers on that 9th generation? They're in my lap. So I have 2 speakers on the top, 2 speakers on the bottom, so I have 4 speakers, which is great. It's a 1-pound device, larger screen, and how did they do that? They've actually taken the home button. Remember how the home button used to encroach on the screen? They put the home button right up here at the top. Finger touch ID, log in, log out, everything you want, but you do get that better screen size. So those are the aesthetically things that are different, but the processing speed is something you will notice right away. And we have a video I'd love to show you. It's me on my 10-year-old iPad. And the cool part about it, Sarah, is that 10-year-old iPad, it still works. But I gotta tell you, I'm getting more memory, I'm getting more screen size, and I'm getting more speed to get more stuff done. So what you're gonna notice, that white iPad on top, there you go, that is a 10-year-old iPad. It still works, but Sarah, I'm just trying to get some online shopping done, right? I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting to check out, to order my dinner, to get my groceries. It gets there eventually, but it's just not fast. And the thing is, back in the day, I loved my iPad. I use it more and more now than ever because it's faster for directions, for downloading an app. And because of this A14 Bionic chip, we used to not be able to call a tablet a computer because they weren't. You know, tablets were for gaming in the backseat of the car. Now with this A14 chip, we can say, and more of the experts are saying, computing going forward will be tablet driven. So if you're in the market for even a new computer, you might as well go with an iPad.
Maybe you don't need a new computer.
That's just it. It's a smaller footprint, but you're getting more. Trust me, my computer doesn't have an A14 chip, which is great. Doesn't have 256 gigabytes of memory. My iPad has all that and then some. But by the way, you're getting the iPad and the cases and everything. We have streamlined the bundle a bit, but we're still giving you a lot of great extras. By streamlining the bundle, we've made this the most affordable iPad we are offering for the rest of the year, the rest of the holiday season, yet we're still giving you this great voucher. $500 worth of goodies. The biggest takeaway is that blue one, the Mac U. Not just for 1 year of online support, but for 3 full years. Normally we don't do 3 years unless it's a Today Special. We're not doing an iPad Today Special, Black Friday weekend, or for the rest of Christmas. This is it, plus 6 other apps and services. 2 years to learn a language. There's time where you could learn hooked on phonics if you need that for someone in the family. Video making, Readily, where you can get online magazines. It's a great configuration, but at the end of the day, everyone appreciates an Apple in their house, whether it's an upgrade or a new gift for someone.
For sure, and we're looking at $400 off retail.
Yeah.
$400 off retail. It's almost like you could buy another iPad with what you're saving off the retail value, because you're getting more than $500 just in all those great little extras. So how do you decide if you want the 64 gig or the 256 gig for anybody who's asking? That's your first decision. What storage space do you want on your iPad?
And that just comes down to how many apps, how many photos you're gonna take, and think about how long you're gonna have it. So that original iPad that I've had for 10 years ago, that was 16 gigabytes of memory. I've had to remove photos and clear off apps, but with 256 gigabytes of memory, that's gonna be all my stuff for work, all the new stuff I get each Christmas that, I wanna download an app because there's an app for that. Or more importantly, it's all those photos. The photos we just took this holiday season, which by the way, I love this photo. We caught Sarah off guard a little bit. And things, let's see, is that the last one? Let's see. This was a fun one. Sarah wasn't ready for the camera. We're like, boom, come over here, take that picture. And we totally caught her off guard, but look at how good she looks. But the thing is, all of this is all those photos from this Christmas, this summer travel season, prior Christmases. So that's the 256 gigabyte decision you might have, because if you can go bigger, you'll appreciate it in the long run.
It is the most popular, the 256 gig. Here's what you need to know. We have FlexPay and financing. I know this is a considered purchase, but it really is like the best holiday gift you could ever give, and certainly the one that you'd be so proud to give, or maybe you're just gifting it to yourself, because then you can donate. Like Bill mentioned, your old iPad still works, but it probably is showing you a blank screen, like we showed you in that little demonstration, because you're still waiting for things to upload and download. There are so many improvements every single generation of the iPads. Go ahead, treat yourself, upgrade, but you have to place your order in the next 15 minutes. And I'm gonna encourage you to do so, because we're gonna be very busy at midnight. We have a new Today Special, something you haven't seen all day, of course. So that's gonna be exciting with Adam. But in the meantime, 256 gig is the most popular. It's always the first to sell out. So choose your size, choose the color of the iPad, and then choose the fun color of the case, because you're getting the Carryin case, you're getting the Bluetooth keyboard with the Touchpad, you're getting all these fun extras and the 3 years to back you. You're getting everything you want at the best value, lowest price ever on a Generation 10 iPad here at HSN. Best price ever. Has there ever been a better time to get an iPad? The answer is no. We have waited all year until today, which is November 23rd, to share with you the best iPad offer of the year. There's not a presentation scheduled for almost another week. Order it right now, drop it in your cart, then make sure you check out. Make sure you check out. Now, here's the good news. On your HSN credit card, it's $94 a month for the 64 gig. It's only another $30 a month if you want to get the 256 gig, which we recommend because these are not expandable memories on the Apple iPad. So $124 a month on the HSN credit card. We can get this out to you. There's also FlexPay if you have a major credit card of choice. You can use your major credit card that you love. There's also free shipping, and we have extended holiday returns. That means we're actually going to give you a better return policy than the Apple Store. The Apple Store does not have our return policy, which means you have until the end of January. When does the Apple Store want you to bring yours back?
14 days.
14 days? Well, who knows if you love it, or who knows if who you're going to gift it to is excited about it in 14 days, because you're going to maybe box this up and put it under the tree. We give you until the end of January. You have the next 2.5 months to try this out or to gift it. And if for any reason you don't love it, you can return it or exchange it. But we just want you to have all the confidence in the world that if you place your order right now in the next 12 minutes or so, I have one for you. 084190. It really is everything you want because it's so intuitive, the Apple iPad. If you have a smartphone, you probably already know how to use an Apple iPad if you haven't tried one already.
It is so funny we talk about intuitive. I was hanging out with some friends today, like, what are you sharing tonight? I'm like, I have the iPad. I'm like, oh, I love my iPad. I am too old. My friend Thomas was like, I am too old to learn new technology. I know Apple, it's very easy and intuitive, which is great. And the best part about it is you're investing in that latest hardware, screen and adapter and memory. But as you get updates, it's so easy and fun, and it's just fun to interact with, because there's nothing worse when you get technology and it doesn't work for you. And you're like, wait, how does this work? I'm so confused. We want it to be easy. And this is what I encourage you to do. Take advantage of that extra holiday return time. Do the stuff we normally do. We all watch, YouTube videos. You see how fast it loads up this video. You'll see the clarity of the screen. I mean, we've all been there. We hit a link and we're waiting and we're waiting. The audio, it's going to be better. Bigger, more bold. And this is that fluidity and ease of use. It's like, how did he do this? I saw him do it on TV. How do the kids do it? Just swipe up from the bottom. You can customize what you want to pop up. I'm gonna bring over my World Wide Web at the exact same time. Did I have to Control, Shift, Alt, Delete? No. It's that I wanted to go there. I wanted to do this. I'm watching a show. I'm over here shopping. I'm watching a lesson, and guess what? I'm watching a TV show over here on, QVC and HSN Plus if I'd like. This power is an upgrade. And this power is something you're going to appreciate now, but down the road, because you're investing in it today. And as you said, Sarah, we're not airing it again till Thanksgiving. This won't be on in a week because we'll be done. We want you to get this home, move into it, make sure it works for you, and do what I did. I upgraded to this 10th generation. And that old one that still worked, I packaged it up and I gave that to my niece. She loved it. She has her own, so she can FaceTime with her family and friends. It still works, but I wanted the benefit of a better screen and all that. One of the cutest stories at the holiday time, Tina, one of our morning show hosts, her in-laws, they each gifted each other unknowingly an iPad. He didn't know what she liked and what she wanted, but you know what? When he gave her an iPad, she knew he loved her. But when he got one from her, that was and it was kismet. And the cool part about it is, we're watching TV right now, but they're both on their iPads, looking up different things, enjoying it, because you take it with you everywhere. I have a laptop. I don't bring it out nearly as much anymore because this is faster, easier to set up anywhere. And please notice, with everything you're getting, I have my laptop right here. I have a better processor. I have a nice large screen size, this keyboard, which is great, sets up like it. And by the way, when you get these cases, yes, that's the black case, but boom, we made it translucent so you can show off the magenta and the yellow and the blue. And this keyboard isn't even your normal keyboard. Doesn't always sit in here. Don't need it, leave it at home. But when I do need it, whether I'm working in Word or something over here, because you see the digital keyboard pops up, but I have to hunt and peck. It does have the microphone so I can speak to it, which is awesome. But by turning on the keyboard that we're including, the digital one disappears, and now I have more workspace. And Sarah, notice our keyboard right down here? It has a trackpad. I now have a built-in mouse with me everywhere I go. So I can easily just move around, click, get things done. This is an elevated bundle, but also, as you were saying, this beats our today's special price at our last today's special.
The best
so you're
price
picking it up at the right time
of the entire year. So here's what I really want to encourage you to do is order yours right now. If for any reason you need to exchange it or return it, don't worry about that. You have until the end of January, but this is going so quickly, and we're going to be very, very busy in about 10 minutes. And I don't want you to have to wait. I don't want you to have to worry about missing out. You can order online, hsn.com. You can scan that QR code. All you do is pick your size, you pick the color of the iPad, and then you pick the color of all the accessories. So what's so nice is that we put together the total package.
Yes.
If you walked into the Apple Store right now, they would say, oh, congratulations, you want the iPad. And then they would say, now you got to pick a case, and now you got to pick a keyboard, and now maybe would you like 3 years of the MacU membership? And you'd be like, do I want that? I don't know. How much is that? And then all of a sudden you're spending more than you thought you would. We give you everything you need, and we give you flexible financing, something else you will not always find out there at retail. We give you flexible payments. We give you interest-free financing on the HSN credit card, 12 months, 18 months, depending on the price of your item, either, I believe it's $94 or $124. I'll tell you what we got out my iPad for the other day. We're planning a trip in the fall to Europe.
Oh, love it.
So all of a sudden we thought, Portugal. Why not Portugal? And I said, well, let's see what Rick Steves has to say about Portugal. And we pulled up a Rick Steves YouTube edition of his famous travel show, and we watched an entire show on an iPad. And that was just because, on a whim, we thought, well, what should we learn about Portugal before we go? And there it is. We learned all about Sintra and all about the castles we're going to see and all about the cool castles and architecture and the amazing food and music. These are the things that we just do every day. All your shopping, all your surfing, all your sort of virtual sightseeing. This is where you check your email. This is where you can do a document. You can use your Word and your Excel documents. You can create a document. You can check out all of your social media. You can take pictures. You can also organize all your photos and your videos that are, you know, if you've got an iPhone and it's filling up your iPhone, you want to transfer all those videos and pictures to an iPad.
And that's easily done too.
That's why I think the 256 gig is the most popular right now.
Because it works well with your phones. Actually works well with Android phones too. When you don't know how, go to the Mac U. You know another thing you can do? Even though you're shopping at HSN, this is an Apple certified product. You can walk into the Apple store and even ask them a question, even on FlexPay, because they stand by what you're getting. It's the simplicity of a device that's going to be reliable on a Monday morning or late on a Sunday night, because yes, you want to watch those videos. Yes, you want to jump into social media. You have that voice assistant. Open Facebook. Siri right down there. Open Netflix. Play Christmas music. This is that speed that we're talking about in terms of being able to be reliable. It wants me to sign into Netflix. But whether it's, and this is what I encourage you to do. When you get it home, log into your email. This is how we, get stuff from work and from church and from family and friends. You're gonna notice you're gonna get all your pictures, all your attachments. But even as the office has sent me an Excel document or a PowerPoint, which is Microsoft speak, right? Guess what? I can still open that stuff. I can still work in the PC world because I was able to download Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, or work in the Apple world. It grows with you. It's easy and fluid. We get stuff for Christmas time. I need to pull up my security camera, boom. Can you pull up your security camera this fast on your phone, let alone it's a smaller screen, but more importantly, it's fast and easy. And when it's easy, this does become your go-to device. When I traveled, I was paranoid a few years ago. When I got to Europe, I brought the computer, I brought the cords, I brought the phone, I brought the cords, I brought everything.
Who has room for that?
But the one thing I kept taking out, it was the iPad. To entertain me in the hotel lobby or on the back seat of the bus or the train I was taking, because it's not a big footprint, but it's reliable. And that reliability, let's be honest, Apple is an investment, but it's an investment in quality, reliability, and that's where it pays for itself year after year. So think about it this way. That iPad that I bought 10 years ago, break this down over 10 years, it's $40 a year, something like that.
Well,
so
no one regrets buying quality.
Exactly.
And no one says,
the latest quality too.
You got me an iPad? They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, you got me an iPad. Thanks, Mom, thanks, Grandma, thanks, Dad, thanks, Uncle.
Actually, when I gave
Jeff or Auntie Sarah,
when I gave my niece the iPad.
You're gonna be like, the bomb diggity, right?
She felt
bad. You give iPads. You're gonna unfortunately make everyone else look bad.
Well, that's just it. She's like, I got you socks.
I got you socks. But Uncle Bill got me an iPad.
Exactly.
Yeah, you never regret purchasing the best brand at the best price. I mean, we understand this is a considered purchase, but if you order right now, we have one for you. Is the bestseller the blue at the 256 gig? Yeah, if you can, for only a few dollars more a month, get the 256 gig, because that way you've got storage for years and years and years. You have thousands and thousands of videos and photos and hours of television and movies. I love to travel with an iPad or a tablet. That way I can watch my favorite shows wherever I am. I don't have to rely on what's on the back of the seat in front of me or what's going to come down over a big screen on the plane. This is just everything that I want. Do not try to share an Apple iPad. They're just for you. So here's what you need to do. Place your order right now. Go to hsn.com. We have the best price on the 10th generation Apple iPad that we have offered all year. This is the Black Friday deal of all Black Friday deals. If you can get in right now, you have the best chance of getting your favorite color and your favorite size, as well as your choice of all the fun cases. Because you're getting the case and the keyboard, it's also nice when you give it as a gift, say, oh yeah, and by the way, I got you everything you need. You got the case, you got the keyboard, you got the extras.
More to unwrap.
And more to give,
right?
and more to receive
and that's
for
just
yourself.
The gift keeps paying for itself, because it's one thing to move into a new iPad and enjoy that speed, but then when you get something else for Christmas or for a birthday down the road, it will work with you. Like when we had a broadcast from home in the pandemic, I'm like, how am I gonna do this? I don't have cameras. I had an iPad. I didn't have this generation, because remember, this is their newest. So now that's one reason why I upgraded, because I knew I'd use the cameras for work. I knew I'd appreciate that bigger screen and better processor. By the way, the camera, 12 megapixel rear, front